to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We just got loaded, about to head out, head back to Wisconsin. Got a 2-stop, 13 spots. 4 spots go to the first spot and the rest goes to the second stop. I'm supposed to deliver my first stop today and deliver my second stop tomorrow, but any of you guys know me that when I do this 2-stop stuff, I try to get it all off the truck at the same day. This stuff wasn't supposed to pick up till 11 o'clock this evening because I had a late night last night, but I was up early. It is like 9 o'clock now, a little after 9 o'clock. So we picked up early. Instead of picking up at 11, I just came on up here so we can pick up here at 9, so we can get up there early. I wasn't supposed to deliver till 5, but I'll get up there around 2:30 and get this off so we can head on to our second one, get to him at a decent time. Hopefully he'll receive his today or take his today, and then we can call it a day and start heading home. I don't know if I'm gonna come all the way home or not. It just kind of depends on how I feel, but got a couple upgrades to the truck that I did over the weekend. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you already know, but I got billet hood hooks on the truck now, hood hinges. One of probably the best things I've done to the truck yet. It actually holds the hood firm instead of letting it flex a lot. And I also painted the dash and a couple of small pieces. Now, the color's a little off, which I don't mind it, but I'm still gonna repaint it because it's not the color that was supposed to be. I'll probably put up on the screen what the color was supposed to be. But yeah, it still looked good. It came out literally perfect, no runs, no nothing. But I'm gonna end up resanding it back down, and I got another color coming that's supposed to be my color, like this color was supposed to be. But yeah, we got that done, and then we got a new shifter location. I guess I just took my extension from down here and moved it up here and moved this down, which I actually kind of like this a lot better. I don't know, I'm just kind of trying out some things, but we're gonna get set up and let's hit the road. All right, let's get to it. Pretty much a 5-hour ride. Which ain't bad at all. But yeah, the dash, it came out good. I painted that up there, which almost looks like my color, but it's still off. I painted the vents around over there and the dash around and a couple little pieces down here. But I'm gonna have to redo it all because it's bugging me that it's not a perfect match. It's a little too light. Like in the dark, it looks good, but as soon as the light hits it, it turns teal, and I don't like that. It's not close enough for me to want to keep it. Not a close enough match for me to want to keep it. So I'm gonna redo it whenever I get my new paint in, which is supposed to be like this color, which if it is, it'll be close enough to my color that it won't matter. So Kenworth, driver. Appreciate it, driver. Let's get set back down. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of Wisconsin still. This is probably one of my last Wisconsin runs, I'm guessing, because we're starting to get into the split loads instead of, you know, one full load to one customer sort of deal. So I'm guessing it's starting to slow down as of week going to Wisconsin. But I do have, not for tomorrow, because technically this is supposed to be a 2-day load, which I'm going to make it into a 1-day load, hopefully, like I said. But Thursday we're supposed to be running to Iowa, and Friday we're supposed to be running to Iowa, which it looks like I'm gonna be running empty boxes up to Iowa, which would be nice. The Thursday load picks up in Grand Ridge, the Friday load picks up here in town at the warehouse I was just at. So not too bad, especially if it's empty boxes. It'll be an easy run both Thursday and Friday. So the plan is to get those done. I'll probably record one of those, because I'm guessing this is going to be a pretty short record there and back. So I'll probably record one of my Iowa runs too, because I've been getting in a habit of recording more than just one day. I don't know, it's just it's a lot easier with these cameras. Like when I was recording before with just my GoPro on my phone, it's such a hassle with the GoPro sometimes, especially with the footage, because it takes forever for the footage to render from my GoPro onto my editor for me to edit it. It was just a hassle. So instead of recording a lot with my GoPro, I tried to record as much as I can with my phone because it renders quicker. But with these cameras, since it's coming off my phone, it renders so quick, so it makes me want to record more. Yeah, this shifter setup, I like it a lot better. I don't know, it's just a different feel. It's crazy how much just changing up your shifter can give a different feel to the truck. Even though it's really nothing big, I just changed the location of where my high and low switches are. Wonder why like people would move their high-low switches from the stick onto like the dash and stuff like that. Move it from on the stick to like on the dash or side of the seat and stuff like that. I get it now, I really do. I never understood it. I was like, why would you want to move it from the most convenient place it could be? But I definitely get it. It makes a lot of sense why a lot of people move it, because it gives the truck a whole different feel. Just not, when you're on the shifter, you don't feel the big bass down here. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. But anybody that changes up their shifter location, stuff like that, because now it's a tad bit higher too than it was before, probably like 2 inches higher than it was. So like any of you guys that change your shifter locations, you know exactly what I mean by it gives the truck a little bit of different feel when you're shifting. And it's cool to change it up from time to time. Like I said, I didn't even come up with this idea on my own. I had seen somebody else do it. Actually, I follow this woman on Instagram, which I'll probably throw it up on the screen, her husband drives, and she makes the horn tassels and door tassels and stuff like that for trucks. And her husband did his shifter like this, or I believe it's her husband, I could be wrong, but her husband did her shifter like this, and I seen it in his W9, and I was like, I might as well try that out. And I see why he did it. I really do. I like it. But I'll throw her Instagram up if you guys want like custom horn tassels for your pull for your horn. And she makes the big long tassel for your doors if you take a truck to shows and stuff like that. She makes quite a few little things. She's a small little company. I'll throw up her Instagram. You can find her the link to her to order this stuff if you want it. She does all the stuff in different colors, so if you want it like, you know, like my truck where I do a lot of blue, I can get it all in blue or blue and black. She does all sorts of stuff, so go follow her on Instagram, show her some love. If you do, go comment on her page, let her know I sent you, tag me, let me know that you're over there and you follow her. Cool little team that they got there. You know, she supports her husband, he, you know, trucks, and she supports him through and through. And I can't do nothing but support that too. I'm planning on ordering the big door tassel from her. So when I have the truck open at shows, I'll have the blue and black, you know, rope. I guess it'd be more of a rope than a tassel, but I don't know. I call them a tassel, but I plan on ordering one of those from her. But go check her out. But we go get on down, get on 39 north all the way up, and get to our first delivery. We made it, finally. How are you?
Not too bad. Is it all mine or?
No, just you got these two pallets,
Yeah.
and that big pallet back there.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Yep. I don't need you. Easy enough. Next guy gets the rest of this.
Here you go.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, let's head to our next stop, or towards our next stop. Give him a call because I'm only an hour away from him. Hopefully they're around at the warehouse so they can take this tonight instead of tomorrow, and then I'll decide on if I feel like making the 5-hour trip home. Oh, finally made it to our next stop. They're taking it tonight, so that's perfect for us. Oh shit, forgot to dump that rear axle. Important. What's going on, brother?
What's we doing today?
Not too bad.
Good. Did you catch any of that heavy rain that we were?
A little. I got a little bit of it.
Down south?
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't get much, but I got a little bit of it.
Bad winds over in the Wani area.
Ah, okay.
70-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh,
That Freedom too, where the guys went to check some of the stuff and it was corn's tipped over.
ooh.
Snapped right off.
Oh man, that's no good at all. It's never good.
Not good.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah, have a good night.
You too. Let's go home. Well, 2 stops first. Food, fuel, then home. Y'all, stop number 1, food. Jesus Christ. There we go. Quick trip. About 15 minutes down the road from where I was at. Let's go see what they got in here. It's a nice T660, stainless Great Dane. Nice ride. But I like mine a little bit better. Got us a rib sandwich, 2 of them. That's all I'm gonna eat today. I don't eat, try not to eat much while I'm on the road. And some snacks if I get hungry late at night. We're gonna get all this stuff put up, get our food ready to be eaten. We're gonna hit the road for about 2 hours or so and stop, get fuel, and then we'll head on our way back home. Road Ranger here in Wisconsin. Cheapest fuel that I find on my route. 313 over here today. Here and across the street has the same fuel, but I normally stop over here because it's not busy. It stays busy over on the other side, so. We're looking good though. I mean, we dirty, but from all the bugs. But we about to get into the night. Step down the highway with all the lights on. Nice KW down there. Feeling good though, y'all. I'm wide awake. Nice KW spread axle reefer. Make sure everything's all good and ready to rip. We looking good. Guess I'll tell you guys my next project for the trailer. Probably gonna be happening this weekend if I get everything I need, but I'm about to make my lift axle electronic so I can control it inside the truck instead of on my valve, I guess. So this valve will be gone. It'll be electronic valve up there. I'm gonna run the lines up on the trailer and run it into the truck and put it on a switch. But I'm gonna have to change my airline, my setup for the electrical for that because I wanna run it all together. And this is just a 2-prong, this red and black. So I'm changing this to a 4-pin so I can run my lift axle and my dump all in one cable. And then after I get all that figured out, the next thing is gonna be Cali hookups. That's gonna be the next project after I get that done to be Cali hookups, which I'm getting all the stuff saved and everything else in my thing so I can order it all whenever I'm ready to do the whole project. But Cali hookups is the next thing that's going to get done after I do the electronic lift axle. So we got things to be done, but like I said, I try not to spend a lot of money at one time. So but we getting there though. We getting there. Couple more things. Well, it's a couple more things, but it's a lot of things until I'm done with this truck. That's for sure. I got a lot to do, but I don't at the same time. But we getting there. Feel good though. I'm ready to ride. I didn't even want to stop, but I needed to, it just made sense for me to stop to get fuel because of where I'm running. But what's going on? What's up?
It looks good. You got it cleaned up nice.
Hey, I try. I like yours. Hey, old is good though.
Nicest truck I ever had. What year is this one?
23.
Mine's a 13. It's old.
Yeah, old is good.
Fuck, huh?
Old is good.
Where are you headed? You're a long way from home.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm out of Illinois. Yeah, I do Pioneer seed, so I come up here to Wisconsin quite often and deliver seed to the farmers and stuff.
There you go.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever keeps the money in the pocket, right?
I got a load of watermelon. You can have one.
Thank you. You take it easy. That's like my favorite thing right there. Especially the older guys. The older guys have been doing this for a while. They come up to me and say, it's the nicest truck on the lot. That means a lot to me. When an older guy comes up to me and tells me that my truck is the nicest truck on the lot, that's for sure. When he has a W9 with a spread axle reefer stainless, and he's telling me mine's a nice truck on the lot, that means a lot to me. You know, the trucking industry got a lot of bad apples, but there's still good out there. There's still respect out there. You just gotta find it. But to get respect, you gotta give respect. As you know, I could have just kept, you know, took his compliments and rolled with them. But you know, gotta fire him back. Gotta give credit where credit's due. It's just like the last video when I put that part in, when I was talking to the guys at the fuel island at the truck stop across the street. You know, that's what I love about the trucking industry. That even though it's not a lot of that anymore, it's hard to find, but I cherish every moment that I can, every single time I get to it. Meeting the new people and just talking trucks. That's what it's about. Let's go grab our receipt, put it in the ELD, get on the road so we can get home. And we got nothing to do tomorrow because this is supposed to be a 2-day, so I just turned my 2-day load into a 1-day load with a paid day off. Kind of hard to do that as an owner out most of the time, but when you do what I do, this light's like trying to work, but it like doesn't work. It like turns blue like that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to change that out whenever I get a chance to buy some new lights. Ain't nobody at the pump, so I ain't worried about pulling up. Take me 2 seconds to grab a receipt.
Everything good?
Yep, no problem.
Six to the one. Thanks, man. Oh yeah, 6?
26, yep.
One or two?
One's fine.
All right, see you, man.
Appreciate it, brother. I swear that guy does nothing but work. Every time I come in here, if I come in here in the morning or if I come in here at night, he's always here. I swear he does nothing but work, but hey, that's a good thing. I'm debating on if I want to cut that light because I don't like that flickering. I don't want it flickering while I'm going up and down the road. Yeah, we don't cut the ground on that light. The last thing I want to do is get pulled over right about now. Back in here from the last time I took them out. That's my problem with only having one pair of cutters at the shop because I lost one pair, so I need to buy another pair to go back in my toolbox. I keep taking these in and out, but we're gonna go ahead and clip the ground on that light so I don't have to worry about it flickering and catching on wanting attention. Easy as that. Cut the ground on it so I ain't got to worry about it. And I'll just replace it whenever I order my new set of lights. crack my IFTA before we roll out. Oh. And we gonna get right back to it. Alright. About to get into that nighttime stepping. Let's see, where we at? Don't care about you. 2.5 hours to go. Straight down 39. 10 o'clock hitting the shop. Like I said, it really don't matter what time I get home because I pretty much got a free payday off tomorrow. Since this was supposed to be a 2-day load. Get our air ride set. Crack open this. One of my favorites whenever I do need one. I don't drink them often, but when I do, this is the one I choose. My towel in there so it won't fall over. Let's hit the road. We're pretty much almost back in Illinois. We're probably, I don't know, I'd say 30 miles or so from the border state line. Probably more than that. No, yeah, that's probably about right. About 30 to 40 miles away from the state line, so. Once I hit 39 south in Illinois, it's game over. It's cruise control set and ride. That's home stretch. So, but yeah, like I was talking about just a little bit ago, you know, that means the world to me when somebody like that comes up to me, especially having a nice of a truck as he has with a nice trailer set up, to come up to me and say I have the nicest truck on the lot. Like, that's unreal. But that's one of them guys that's been in it for a long time. You can tell by the way he talks, the way he walks, and the way he keeps his truck. So. He said his truck is a 13, I believe he said. It's a nice truck. Looking at it now, you guys can't see it, but it's probably 280 wheelbase, 70 something inch sleeper, flat top. And I said stainless, it's not stainless, it's a tempered side, spread axle. Reefer trailer. I don't know why I said stainless. That's how I know I'm starting to get a little tired. But I only got 2.5 hours to go. That's nuts. Do that in a heartbeat. set. And we cruise pretty much from here on out. Unless there's a traffic jam or accident or something like that, there's literally no reason for me to turn off the cruise besides once after I get off of the tollway, the Illinois tollway, turn on back on the 39 south in Illinois. That's the only time I should be turning my cruise control off. So pretty much 173 miles to get there, probably 170 of them is going to be completely on the cruise control. So catch you guys once we get to the shop. Town. Went through a nasty storm. I mean, high winds, sideways wind, rain, all of it. Almost thought it was going to be a tornado. Windy out. The storm must be coming down this way. Let's hear it one time for the one time. It is just now 10 o'clock, probably about, I don't know, 10 minutes to the shop. So not too bad at all. Best to get to go home, sleep in my bed at home. Don't have to worry about waking up or doing anything tomorrow. Paid day off. Maybe tinker on the truck a little bit tomorrow, who knows. Or I may just take the day off and do absolutely nothing. But with that being said, I'm not gonna end it here. I would say I'd catch you guys tomorrow, but I won't. I'm not working tomorrow, so I'll catch you guys on Thursday. Thursday and or Friday when we take one of our loads up to Iowa. Good morning, y'all. Back at it after our paid day off yesterday. The way everything worked out. Got empty boxes, headed up to Iowa. Up here in Grand Ridge now. Didn't take long to get loaded at all. I showed up at pretty much 7 o'clock and it's 7:23 and there was 3 trucks in front of me, all going to the same spot. So I'm the last one, but I don't really care because all I'm doing is cruising on over. I'm in no rush and cruising on back after I get unloaded. So took the day off yesterday. I didn't do literally anything yesterday. I don't really find myself sleeping in too much anymore. Woke up at probably like 7, which is like sleeping in with me. Sleeping in for me these days, even when I'm off. Laid in bed for a little while, tried to go back to sleep, couldn't do that. So I finally got up, took a shower, and basically sat on the couch and did a whole lot of nothing yesterday. But it is foggy as ever out. It went from clear to foggy real fast. Because as you guys probably have seen, on the 360 cam, when I first started off, it was clear as day, and then next thing you know, it just wasn't. I was hoping to get some good footage coming up this way, but the fog kind of screwed that up. But it's funny that the camera, you can see more on the camera. I guess the camera is up higher, so I guess that would come into play with that, but you can see more on the camera, clearer on the camera in the fog than you can just with your eyes, which is, I don't know if it has to do something with the 360 effect that it has on it or whatever, but thought that was kind of cool. But the other 3 trucks that are ahead of me, they're not far ahead of me at all. One left as I was starting the truck up to be able to pull out, and that was the 3rd truck that's ahead of me. So he's probably, I don't know, a couple minutes ahead of me, and then the other two trucks are probably, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes ahead of me, somewhere around there, if that. But like I said, I'm in no rush today. I'm gonna set the cruise control at 70, and I'm gonna relax and cruise 80 all the way over until we have to drop down to Fremont, bag in, get this stuff off, and turn around and cruise on back empty. I was hoping I was going somewhere else. When I was thinking Fremont, I was thinking the wrong spot, because I wanna get by Iowa 80 so I can pick up some more mud flap weights for the rest of my mud flaps that I'm putting on this trailer, because I bought a whole new set of mud flaps for the truck in the trailer. I got so the ones that I got on the back of the truck and on the trailer right now are going to get replaced with some new ones. They're just blanks, but I'm adding 4 more to the trailer, so it has mud flaps all the way across the back on both axles. So I still need to stop and get 4 more mud flap weights, but I don't know if I want to reroute today and go up there, or if I want to reroute tomorrow and go up there, or if I just want to wait until I have a day where I'm actually like passing I-80. Because I mean, today I will be passing there to go get to Fremont, but to get back home from Fremont, I won't be passing I-80 truck stop, which would be the best way to do it, is to stop on my way after I get unloaded, because I really don't want to stop on my way there. So I don't know if I just want to order them or just wait. I'll probably just wait. I've had the mud flaps forever. Like I said, they're just blank black mud flaps. I've had them forever. Bought them probably a couple months ago from CIT, and just never had a chance to go by Iowa 80 or anywhere that has the same mud flap weights that I already have on the truck. So it's just one of those, just wait until I pass a chrome shop that has them. So I'll probably just keep waiting instead of spending the extra money on shipping, because it's not like it's a dire need or anything like that. So just whenever I get to it, I'll get to it. But we got 3 hours and 42 minutes until we get over the Fremont. I don't plan on stopping going over there. I'll probably stop on my way back to get some fuel. Maybe, probably not. I probably won't get fuel until tomorrow, because I got empty boxes on now, so I'm already light. And then, of course, coming back, I won't have anything on the truck. So, because you guys know the empty boxes only weigh like, I think like 14,000 pounds or something along the lines of that altogether. So it's not like I'm gonna use much fuel going over and much fuel coming back. So I'll probably run today and tomorrow, and I'll get fuel tomorrow on my way home, something along the lines of that, because I'll be going a different way up here tomorrow, because I'm loading a normal instead of up here in Grand Ridge. So Grand Ridge is right here, not far from 80. So it's gonna take me 80 over and then drop me down. But to get home, since I'm already that low, it takes me through pretty much the backwoods of Iowa and drops me down on 74. And 74 to 55 and 55 to 39. So it kind of, instead of going like I'm going now, I'm going up, over, and down. When I go home, it's going to take me over, across, and back up, because it's quicker that way. But I don't think it's that much quicker. I know it's quicker, but I don't know how much quicker. I know it's less miles to do it that way, but I don't know. Like I said, it just kind of depends on how I feel today. I may go and pick up some mud flap weights. I may not. I would like to get that project done, but I already got a lot to do this weekend. I got get this dashboard repainted if I get to it. That's kind of gonna be like a if I get to it sort of thing this weekend, because the main priority is checking tire pressure, of course, like I do every weekend, and then getting to work on getting the wiring ran and stuff on the trailer for my electronic lift axle, changing that lift axle from manual to electronic so I can control it inside the truck. That's like main priority number one. And then possibly, and the only way I'll be able to do that is if my cord, my new power cord and plugs work the way I want them to work. So if everything there works, then I'll be able to do my electronic lift axle, which will take me a minute because then, you know, I got to wire the truck and I got to wire the trailer. So, which for the truck it's not too hard because I only got one wire to run from the switch that's already got power down here to the back. And then my grounds, I've been grounding off. I got a ground on the back of the truck with the bus bar. They got a bunch of different connections so I can ground everything, lights and everything down there. That's also where the power for one of my switches is ran down there on the power bus bar that's down there. So yeah, that's main priority number one, is getting the trailer all together, possibly getting my new deck plate box in, not box, my deck plate airline box in, which is like the same one that I already have, but just stainless steel. So get that in, but I can't get that in unless my new plugs work, because I got to cut a hole just like I did on this one for the new plug. So it's one of those things, if my plugs don't work, I can't do the trailer. If I can't do the trailer, I'm not going to put my new airline box in. So if none of that works out, then I'll go straight to sanding and taking the dash out, taking the panels out, sanding them down, getting them prepped for paint and painting those. And then there's something else I had to do this weekend too, and I can't remember what it is. But I did get a new gun in for, well, my gun finally came in for changing, taking the lug nuts off the truck. My 1-inch impact finally came in. I ordered the electric Milwaukee one, the big gun. So it's sitting in the pickup truck now. I gotta take it out of the box, make sure it all works and everything else, and throw a battery in it. I'm happy to finally have that, because now that I have that, I have all my tire tools. I was gonna just get the air one with the big airline and run it with my compressor, my air compressor, but it was one of those things. It's one of the guns that I've always wanted. So instead of spending the money on the air one and then later on getting the electric one, I was just like, forget it. And plus I found it on sale too. It's like $1,000 gun, but I found it for like, I think I saw it on sale for like $700 or $600, something like that, almost half off. So since I found it that cheap, I was like, I might as well go ahead and get it brand new. That was without the batteries, tool only, but I already have batteries, so I'm not worried about that. So finally got that in, and I'm very happy, because that means when I go and get my last set of tires I should have to buy for a while, hopefully, as long as nothing goes wrong, which would be my last set of drives, which I'll be picking up probably the second week of next month. No, the first week of next month, second week, yeah, second week of next month. So I can go ahead and get those changed out that weekend and do everything on my own, because I have literally everything I need now. So, but like I said, with that being said, I keep rambling and on. I can talk forever, but we gonna get on down, get on the 80 and get on over there so we can get unloaded. All right, y'all, well, we made it. We're here waiting on the door, but this is where I'm gonna end it at. I was gonna try to go back up to Iowa 80, but I don't think I'm gonna make it this trip or tomorrow, because tomorrow I got to preload for Tuesday, since Monday is Labor Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day, one of those two. I always forget what holiday it is. I just know Monday's a holiday, so I'm not gonna make it up that this trip, but you know, once I get into my normal routine or routes, I normally come up through here all the time. So whenever I get to it, I'll stop up here and get my extra mud flap weights that I need to finish that product. But with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, share, check out the Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, all that good stuff. If you want to communicate, keep liking, keep subscribing. We growing. I'm back on my A game again, so there she is. She's filthy, but she's gonna get clean tomorrow. A lot of bugs up here, but catch you guys on the next one. Peace. All right, y'all. well, I know I said I ended the video, but we just made it back to the shop, and I figured I'd start adding little small stuff like this at the end of all my videos for anybody that's interested in little extra stuff like this. But I figured I'd show you guys this gun I was talking about that I ordered, my real expensive purchase. My 1-inch dry Milwaukee Fuel M18 gun, specifically to take the lug nuts on and off the truck, or anything else that I need to do that requires this big of a gun. So figured I'd do not really an unboxing of it. I'm not really going to go into that much of a detail because I'm not an unboxing channel, and you know, that's not really what I do. But I figured I'd show you guys this because I talked about it. And you know, I don't really have any brand loyalty when it comes to tools. I just kind of get what I think is the best deal and the best thing that's going to fit me. I don't really have a brand loyalty, even though, you know, I do have other Milwaukee stuff. But as you guys see, I also have, you know, Hercules stuff, which is Harbor Freight's like top tier brand, which is what my grease gun is, and my drill and angle grinder. But I plan on getting some more Hercules tools because their tools are really great for the price, and they hold up just as well as, you know, a Milwaukee does. But you just kind of got to pick and choose your battles. You don't always have to go with the most expensive thing when it comes to tools to be able to get the job done. It's just whatever you want to spend and whatever you feel like is the best deal for you. So I'm gonna get this opened up, pulled out the box, get a battery in it, make sure it works, because I have not pulled this out yet, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, here she is. So like I said, I've have yet to use one of these things, but I've seen them in person. My dad has one. I actually bought him his for Father's Day. I don't think he's yet to use his. Bought his for Father's Day one year. But I've always wanted one ever since I've seen one of these come out. It's always intrigued me. Here they work good. Every single review or anything on them that I've seen, they say, you know, they're really good. So I guess I'll go over why I decided to go this route instead of air. I went this route because I'm probably going to keep this in the truck. Because since, you know, it's just me out here, whenever I need it, I'm going to need it for the truck, and the truck will always be around whenever this is around. So I got it this way so I can use it if I need it in the truck. So what I'm trying to do is get set up to be able to pretty much change tires if need be on my own out on the road, which is why I went this route. So I can keep one of my batteries in the truck and a tire tool. I already have a bottle jack in the truck, and I can be able to, you know, change out tires if need be. So that's kind of the plan. I don't have space for this yet, but like I said, I plan on getting a deck plate box, a deck plate toolbox. So that'll be able to, where I can put this in my side box, and then my deck plate toolbox will probably have like my airbags and all sorts of stuff like that. But it's a nice stout gun. It's definitely, in my opinion, worth the money when it comes to tools. But like I said, it's all a preference thing on what you feel like is worth the money to you. And not, like I said, this gun runs around $1,000 if I believe right. If you don't catch it on sale, it's a little cheaper than that without the battery. Without the battery and charger, I believe it's like $800 or something along the lines of that. $700 without the battery and charger. But like I said, I got it without the battery and charger because I already have my huge Milwaukee battery charger and batteries. So there's that. And like I said, I caught this on sale. So if you can catch one of these on sale, I recommend getting one. Like I said, I caught it on sale for pretty much half off. So let me throw one of my big batteries in it. I believe this is charged. Yep. Which I plan on getting a bigger battery for this eventually. But there we go. Got your little lights. Got what, 3 LEDs on it. Got your lockout for your trigger, your forward, reverse, and your power levels. And this also has, I think, like the breakaway thing to where when it breaks the bolt loose, it slows down or something like that, so it doesn't spin it off quick. Or either it has it that way, or it has like some tighten down feature or something like that. It has some type of feature like that. But auto stop. She got some torque, that's for sure. She definitely got some torque. That was what, level 4, so let's see what. So that's very slow, a little faster, a little faster. Well, I guess if I hold the trigger all the way down. So 1 is very fast, 2 is slow, 3 is a little bit quicker. 1 and 4 seem like they're about the same pace. 2 and 3 seem like they're a little slower. Well, of course, 2 and 3 are slower. 1 and 4 are pretty quick. So I wonder if 2 and 3 are kind of like the high torque modes to be able to tighten down. Yeah, I bet you 2 and 3 are probably the high torque modes to be able to tighten down. It has the 1 key access, so you can connect to your phone, and it has, I guess, some lug nut mode. Yeah, you can put it in some lug nut mode, I guess. So I guess I'm gonna have to download their app. I never have. I have my big Impact, M18 Impact down here. I believe it has 1 key on it too. Never downloaded 1 key. Like I said, I have a few Milwaukee tools. Have the Impact, the heat gun for where I'm wiring, like on the trailer, without having to worry about a huge extension cord, my polisher, and my Impact ratchet, which I'm gonna have to probably replace because I've had this thing for a long time and it's about going out, and I need to clean off this charger because for some reason these batteries, the M12 batteries, aren't charging. But with that being said, that's all I wanted to show you guys since I talked about it. What it is, what it looks like. Like I said, it's mainly going to be used with this socket to be able to take off the lug nuts on the truck. So there you go, my new Milwaukee gun. All right, so guys, I've connected to the 1 key system. So when I connect it to the 1 key system, this is currently connected to my phone. My 1, 2, 3, and 4, I can customize what each button is. So I don't know how well you guys can see this, but number 1, I got it set as my lug nut control, so it'll do all my torquing and everything else. And then I got other custom drives that I can do. So number 4 is the highest RPM for tightening and removal. Number 3 is well, max RPM, which is 1200 for both tightening and removal. My 3, I have 900 for tightening and 1200 for bolt removal. And then I have 700 RPM for tightening and 1200 RPM for bolt remover. And then my number 1 is going to be my lug nut control, which is probably going to be the one I use the most, 9 times out of 10 for this thing, which will be my mode level 1, and it'll do all my torquing. So once it hits, once it starts tightening down, then it'll torque. Well, it'll torque itself, which I'll probably double check it with the torque wrench to see how accurate this thing is. But it'll, once it gets the bolt tight, then it'll get to a certain, that torque range, and it'll stop on its own, is what I've read up. But also with this thing, it has tracking in it and all the other good stuff. You know, it's an expensive gun, so it has all the stuff, so I might as well set up all the stuff. And I have it to where I can lock the tool. So if I have it in the truck, And let's say somebody breaks into my truck and steals this tool will be locked and they can't use it without my phone, which is also another nice key. But that's pretty much all there is to it. This puppy for now is gonna live right down here with all my tire stuff, which that rack was always gonna be placement for that gun. So now I have my blaster, my Cheetah blaster, my jack, my bead breaker, well, one of the bead breaker hammers, or bead breaker sludges, my 2-tired what the fuck they call these things, I don't know why I can't think of what those things are called, but I got 2 of those, my gun, and then I got my tire removal tool, and also another bead breaker. So got all my tire stuff now, so now we're good to be able to pretty much do any and everything in this shop.